You right now? Good evening, everyone. My name's Alan Fitzgerald. I'm very blessed and privileged to be a triple diamond with this amazing company that we're going to talk about tonight with the Redox Breakthrough. So there's 6 reasons why people take a look at ASEA. 1 is a health challenge. 2 is you may know someone with a health challenge. You may want to look and feel younger. You may want an improvement in athletic performance. You may like to take a proactive approach to your health. And you might be after an opportunity to make a living while making a difference. So ASEA and Renew 28 are not intended to prevent, diagnose, treat or cure any medical condition or disease. It's 10 to 15 years ahead of its time. It's cutting edge technology, new category of science, once thought to be impossible. And the breakthrough is the single greatest health science breakthrough of our lifetime. ASEA Redox is not vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, exotic juices, alkaline water, energy drink, steroid or medication. ASEA Redox goes beyond nutrition and ingredients. ASEA Redox impacts your health at a depth that no other supplement has ever come close to achieving. And for many, ASEA Redox represents the missing link to better health. The world's first and only redox signaling supplement. Redox biochemistry and redox signaling are rapidly growing areas of science. There's over 1,200 books on redox, over 18,000 studies published, international conferences, $1 million grants to $1 million university grants, and redox signaling is foundational to cellular health, rejuvenation and renewal, impacting every major body system and function. Now, my story, I come from the country. I was born at an early age. I was out with my father all the time. I did what was known as primary correspondence, or these days they call it School of the Air, but 60 years ago there was no air. Mum taught me, so I only did it when I wanted to, which wasn't very often, because I was out with Dad all the time. I was riding horses, mustering, tractor driving, fencing. I drove my first tractor when I was about 7 or 8. I could drive the old Land Rover with my foot in plaster when I was 9. So I just did everything with Dad all the time. And it was a great lifestyle. And I wanted my children to have the same lifestyle. So my wife and I bought a property. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But on the left is my oldest daughter. She's very young there. She's 31 now. And there's my other 3 daughters there. The one on the right is 27 and the one in the middle is now 21. And as I said, I wanted them to grow up like I did. And we also did some fun, did some fun things. There's some camp drafting. If you've never seen it before, that's camp drafting too. But drought and high interest rates drove us off the land. The dream became a nightmare. And before we go any further, when you come to a presentation like this, you might be thinking, well, I've never heard of redox signaling before. What sort of a con is this? What are they trying to convince me on it? But every university in the world today is now teaching this. If you want to take a screenshot of that, you can go to those links and you can look them up yourself. And most people have heard of those universities. Here's the University of New South Wales, University of Queensland, University of Victoria. As I said, every university in the world is now studying this technology, whereas 5 to 8 years ago, they weren't. Now, my redox experience, joint discomfort improved 100%, and income and lifestyle changed dramatically. I'd like to introduce you to a very good friend of mine, Julie. She already had a lot of abnormal cells removed before this treatment, and she had a weak immune system after this treatment. That's some of the skin damage she had. Looks terrible, doesn't it? This is her now on the right. She's just beautiful, isn't she? And that's how things can change, and we'll explain what changed all that. So redox signaling molecules in every cell in our body. In our body, we have brain cells, we have heart muscle cells, red blood cells, nerve cells, fat cells. Every part of our body is made up of cells. And so this is you, me, everyone. Our body's made up of systems, which are made up of organs, which are made up of tissues, which are made up of 75 trillion cells. And underpinning all that is redox signaling molecules, which are foundational to life. And in a cell, which is like a large bag of salt water, there's something called a mitochondria, which is like a little power plant, which converts food to energy, or ATP energy, which is known as the Krebs cycle. And a byproduct of that conversion of food to energy is where redox signaling molecules are made every second of our life. It's foundational to healthy cell signaling throughout the body, and redox signaling molecules are native to your body. With age, diet, stress, and environmental toxins, this is what happens. Aging happens, and we've all seen this. Redox signaling deficiencies and imbalances, diminished cellular efficiency and function, the whole cellular healing process becomes slow and sluggish, and you begin to see and feel the visible effects of aging. So why haven't I heard of them before? Who's ever heard of antioxidants? I first heard of antioxidants in the 1990s. They were first discovered in the 1920s. That's how long it took them to become a household word. So ASEA's patented three-step process. They start with a pristine salt water, same as found inside your cells. The salt water is broken down into free-floating atoms and restructured into stabilized redox signaling molecules. And there's the blue bottle that contains redox signaling molecules. ASEA Redox is cellular health from the inside out. After an additional 5 years of research and development, Renew 28 was developed, which is basically the same product, but in a gel form. Is cellular health from the outside in. ASEA is the only company in the world where you can get this powerful redox technology. And it's validated by Bioagilytics that tests 21 out of the top 25 pharmaceutical companies in the world to validate that what's on the label is actually in the container. And their business is built on credibility. If they were found to be saying that there was something in a container that wasn't there, their business would be gone overnight. And it's redox certified, 100% safe and non-toxic. So cell signaling supplement, your body is the most complex network in the world, complex communication network in the world, sorry. But if that breaks down, what have you got? It's like if you had a house on fire and you've got your mobile phone and it's got a good signal, you can ring the fire engine and the fire engine can come out, fire brigade can come out and put your fire out. But if you don't have a signal on your phone and you can't ring the fire brigade, they don't know that your house is burning, so they don't get out there to put the fire out. And ASEA Redox is the only supplement in the world to provide the body with the resources that are so critical for this cell signaling, allowing your body to achieve its full health and healing potential. So what are the experts saying? Anne-Louise Gittleman is known as the First Lady of Nutrition. She's one of the world's foremost experts in functional and nutritional medicine. New York Times best-selling author of over 30 books on health and nutrition. She says, ASEA, in my humble estimation, is the greatest advance in lifestyle medicine, which harnesses the power of your own body to keep you well. And Dr. Gary Samuelson, an atomic medical physicist, says this technology has the potential to spearhead the greatest advances in health that we have ever seen. And the book on the right, The Science of Healing Revealed, is written by Dr. Gary Samuelson. It's a very easy read. I've read it, and you can understand the book and understand what redox is very easily from reading that book. ASEA Redox is one of the most significant health science breakthroughs of our time. Now, Renew Advanced, the gel Renew 28, there's a gel there, and the one in the blue bottle in the middle, the Renew Advanced, is a lot more concentrated. The two on the left, the moisturizer and the refining cleanser, they don't contain redox signaling molecules, but they work very synergistically with the Renew 28. So Renew 28 is cellular health from the outside in. Healthy young skin cells renew themselves every 28 days. Over time, redox signaling declines and a youthful renewal slows to a crawl. By age 50, this renewal process can take up to 90 days. You begin to see the visible effects of aging. Renew 28 enhances the cellular renewal process. Unique patented redox technology is independent clinical studies over a 4-week period by Stevens & Co. and also Dermatest, a German company. And they tested skin cell renewal, which improved by 16%, smoothness 23%, wrinkles 23%, elasticity 20%, and blood flow was 50%. That's the big one. You've got healthy blood flow, you're a lot more healthier. And many customers report benefits from applying Renew 28 to areas of joint and muscle discomfort. Do it 3 times in 5 minutes and you'll see a difference. So it's the world's first and only redox-based skincare system. You cleanse, preparing the skin, and repair, Renew 28 intensive redox serum, and then replenish with the ultra hydrating moisturizer. Healthy skin is beautiful skin. There's no parabens or sulfates, safe for all skin types, clinically tested, 100% saw improvement. Now this is Rosie. At age 84, she got on this product 7 weeks later. And then at age 86, you can see the difference. And at age 87, 3 years later, she looks 5 to 8 years younger. It's an amazing sequence of photos. And seeing is believing. There's plenty of before and after photos. My suggestion is to get the person who invited you to this webinar to share you into a closed Facebook group called A See a Healthy Self. And you'll see countless photos there of people that have used this product and the differences. So advanced anti-aging technology, replenish your cells with redox signaling molecules that are so foundational to the cell signaling and renewal process. Feel better with ASEA Redox, anti-aging from the inside out. Look better with Renew 28, anti-aging from the outside in. All harnessing the power of redox signaling molecules. ASEA Via is the way to wellness. Are your supplements doing what you think they're doing? Are they getting into your cells? ASEA Via Source is a whole food micronutrient complex, great absorption technology. ASEA Via Biome is a full spectrum probiotic with a prebiotic, a complete gut health formula. ASEA Life Max anti-aging, lifestyle and vitality formula with fantastic antioxidant ingredients. And ASEA Via Omega, fish oil supplement for heart and brain health, sustainably fished with no fishy aftertaste. Complete cellular health. We live and die at the cellular level. Our bodies are in a constant state of breakdown and repair. Now, if you had a block and you were going to build a house and you had all the materials turn up and were dumped on the block there, all your bricks, all your roofing, everything else was dumped on the site, nothing would happen until the labour turned up, the workers to build it. And ASEA Redox is the labour. Nothing happens without them, without the ASEA Redox. ASEA is the only company in the world to offer the material and the labour to get the work done. ASEA Cellular Health. Now, it's a high impact technology that gets results. No other company in the world has it. Validated by third-party independent science. Everybody needs it, and virtually no one knows about it. There's a very good video. Once again, ask the person who invited you onto this presentation tonight to get the ASEA Genesis video. It's a phenomenal video, and you'll get to feel the heart of the founder, Bertus Norton. Phenomenal video. So there's Bertus on the left and his son Tyler, the two guys who started this company, or Bertus started the company and then Tyler's now running it because Bertus is retired. And when they stabilized these molecules, they gave it to a group of people, gave it to 40 people to see if they would drink it, because people don't drink it because it tastes good. It doesn't taste bad, but it's not full of sugar. Everyone's got a sweet tooth these days and wants everything to taste sweet. So they gave it to those 40 people, and over a period of 2.5 months, that 40 grew to 135 people. And no one was getting paid to recruit anyone. There was no money changing hands. It was just people sharing with their family and their friends and their neighbours. And then big pharma came along and made them a phenomenal offer of money, but there were several clauses attached to that offer that Bertus and Tyler and Dr. Gary Samuelson didn't want to take. And they said no to the big pharma because they believed that people and principles and purpose came before short economic gain. So how do we tell the world this powerful technology exists? Your market channel effectiveness for new customers, word of mouth is by far and away the best. We all tell everyone when we see something, when we try something, if we go to a restaurant, if we see a movie, or if we like something, we tell our friends, we tell everyone about it. Word of mouth is by far and away the best form of advertising. So major billion-dollar industries worldwide, the NFL is 14 billion, music industry is 18 billion, movie industry is 41 billion, organic products is 45 billion, video gaming is 108 billion, and network marketing is 190 billion, paying out over 200 million in commissions per day. So the company, they were profitable since the first year, 2009. They own their own manufacturing facility, 29 legal entities for global business, shipping to over 30 countries, 18 distribution centres, 2 in Australia, 1 in Sydney and 1 in Perth, associate support in 16 languages, over 700 million in sales, over 320 million in commissions, and 30 members of the $1 Million Earners Club, and year-on-year growth. Thousands of lives changed. Because every dollar, every cent that people earn reflects someone's life changed. So how much income would it take to change your life? There's your 2019 income disclosure statement. And I would suggest that there's a figure there somewhere that would allow you to do whatever you want to do. So what would you like to do? You might like supplemental income, just to help pay off some bills, fire your boss income, or plan B income, or lifestyle income. Maybe buy a new car, or pay off the one you got, buy a second car, buy a boat, pay your house off, let your wife finish work, let your husband finish work, travel the world, travel Australia. Or what else would you do? You might have some worthy causes that you like to help or support. And when you got the money and the time, you can do that. So can I do this? You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. There's presentation tools, training tools, daily and weekly support tools, regional events, and annual convention. ASEA is on the move. You see there in 2017 with 85 billion, 2019 with 171 billion, doubled in 2 years, on track to hit 500 million by 2025, on point to pay 1 billion in commissions by 2025, creating strong residual incomes, part-time, full-time, or big time. So there's the Australian and New Zealand sales growth on the up and up. Massive growth. And ASEA also partner with other organisations. The Operation Underground Railroad is breaking the cycle of poverty, suffering and abuse, of child sex slavery, and helping the people in Cambodia get fresh water. A lot of people in Cambodia have never even seen fresh water, and ASEA are partnering with people in Cambodia to provide fresh water for them. So that might be something you might like to be involved in. So it's $1 billion redox technology, health and wellness, athletic performance, and beauty and anti-aging. High impact product that gets results. No one else has it. Everyone needs it, and almost no one knows about it yet. If you walk down the main street of any city in Australia, in Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, any major city, and you asked 100 people if they've heard of redox signaling, you may not find anyone that has. If you ask 1,000 people, you might find a couple, but virtually no one knows about it yet. So what's next? You can enroll as an associate, pay wholesale price, only $40 US or $60 Australian. One-time enrolment order, discount packs available. User-friendly auto ship, loyalty rewards program, and earn free product. And the ability to share ASEA with your family and your friends and your neighbours and anyone at all you like to. So we're all at the start of something big with great purpose, and right now is the moment that we begin influencing the world. influencing the future. We can change the world. Vertus Norton, a SEER founder. So imagine the ripple effect you could have as one life change turns into many all over the world. And you never know who you're going to affect with this. So for more information, please get back to the person who invited you to this presentation.